Good evening, children. In the previous class, what we have discussed? We discussed about temperature, what is temperature, and what is heat, and how heat a form of energy and conversion of energy. These are all we discussed in the previous class. What is temperature? Temperature is a measure of the degree of hotness or coldness of a body. What is heat? The energy which makes an object appear hot or cold is called heat. So these two we discussed in the previous class. Now I want to go to another topic, heat and temperature. If you sit near a fire, then what will happen? Our body will absorb heat. So our body is warm. Why? Because the heat is the body is absorb heat from the fire. Okay. If you place an object near a fire, then our body feel warm. When a warm object placed near a cool object, then the cool object absorb heat from the warm object until both objects attain the same temperature. We think heat and temperature are same, but this is wrong. Heat and temperature are not same. Now I want to give here what is temperature and the relation between heat and temperature. Temperature is a measure of heat energy. Temperature is a measure of heat energy in a body, and which indicates the ability of a body to give heat to another body. To give heat to another body or absorb heat from another body. To give heat or absorb from another body. So this is the temperature. Temperature is a measure of heat energy. So heat and temperature are not same. Okay. Generally we use thermometers to measure the temperature. To measure the temperature, what instrument is we are using? In our daily life also we are using thermometers. So doctors and in our houses also we are using thermometer. That type of thermometer is called clinical thermometer. And in laboratory, in our science laboratory also we are using thermometers. Those thermometers are called laboratory thermometers. Okay, generally thermometer is made with a glass tube, and at the end of the tube what will be there? One bulb will be fixed. That bulb is filled with mercury. Next, generally thermometers worked on the principle. What is that principle? Matter expands on heating. Thermometers, afterwards I will explain clearly about the thermometer, and I give the diagram of the thermometer. Before that, on which principle the thermometer will work, so we have to understand what is that principle? Matter expands on heating. What is that? We have to do one activity. For that, see children, this is the thermometer. This is the thermometer. In this thermometer, at the end, here one end, here this is a bulb. What is this? One end is this is bulb, and this bulb is filled with mercury. This is mercury, and this is the capillary tube. What is this? Capillary tube. At the other end of the thermometer, sealed after removing air from it. Then only the mercury will expand. If you place on the palm or under the tongue, then the mercury will expand, and it will, by observing the reading, here some markings are there. Here 0 to 100 I gave. Just I gave the picture only. After that I will give clinical thermometer. Okay. So here the markings are from 0 to 100. These are the markings. This is called scale. This is the these markings. This is called scale of the thermometer. So one end is bulb and this is filled with mercury. Before that, what from which principle this thermometer will work? Matter expands on heating. What is the principle? Matter expands on heating. Before that, we have to understand this activity. For this activity, what we have to take? Take a bottom of a flask filled with colored water. Expansion of liquid. Expansion of liquid due to heat. Children, if you think generally, when your mother is boiling the milk, what will happen? In the bowl, the milk is up to half of that bowl, the milk will be there. Understand? Then if your mother is heating the milk, after some time, what will happen? The level will rise up. Yes or no? After again, if your mother is switch off the stove, then what will happen? Again, that milk will comes to the previous position only. So by the observation of that, what you understand here? Expansion of liquid. Which example we are taking here? Milk. So expansion of liquid due to heat. By heating, the milk is rising up or not? So like that only this activity also there. For this activity, we have to take first a bottom of flask filled with colored water. So here this is the flask and filled with colored water. Okay, you have to place here one rubber part. Here to place having one tube placed inside the flask. Okay. Next here, just you keep to observe the reading. You have to place here one scale. Okay. Here markings will be there. This is a scale and this is colored water filled with colored, any color you have you can take. Colored water. Okay, after that you take another beaker, metal trough. You have to take one metal trough filled with boiled water. This is colored water inside the flask. What is this? Colored water. So you place here once. So what you did here? You take here one bottom flask filled with colored water and here fix a cork having a tube and just you place like this. You have to observe the level of water. For that you have to keep here one scale and this total equipment you keep in one metal trough filled with boiled water. So here in the metal trough, what is there? Boiled water. If you observe the level of colored water, just you observe by using this scale, then this colored water little bit rise Okay, now take out this flask and keep some time. After take out from the trough and keep anywhere for some time. Then after some time, what will you observe? The water, how much level rised water, that level that water comes down to the same position. So what is the by observing this activity, what you understand here? Expansion of liquid due to heat. Expansion of liquid due to heat. So like this, by this principle only, mercury also expands. Okay, so in thermometer we are using the liquid mercury, and alcohol also we can use in thermometers. Now I want to discuss about the properties of mercury and properties of alcohol. Okay. Okay, observe children, here I want to show the thermometer. See, this is the thermometer and this is the capillary tube and this is the stem. Here scale is marked from 0 to 100 and this is the glass bulb. At one end glass bulb will be there. In the bulb the liquid is there, mercury, and at the other end sealed after removing air from it. So here hook also there. Okay, this is the thermometer. Expansion of liquid due to heat. See here, this is the apparatus. Here this is the metal trough filled with boiled water, and this is the conical flask, bottom flask filled with colored water, and here placed a rubber cork. Inside one tube is there and here scale is there. We want to observe the expansion of liquid by using the scale. Okay, so this is the apparatus, expansion of liquid due to heat. Now I want to explain properties of mercury. Properties of mercury, very important. Properties of mercury. First one, its expansion is uniform. Means its expansion is uniform. It expands equal amounts of heat. It expands equal amounts of heat for equal lengths. That's why we are using mercury in the thermometer. So its expansion is uniform. Second one, it is opaque and shining. Opaque and shining. This is the third point. It is opaque and shining. This is the second point. Third point, it does not stick to the sides of the glass tube. It does not stick to the sides of the glass tube. Okay, next, fourth one, it is a good conductor. It is a good conductor of heat. It is good conductor of heat. Next, it is easily available in pure state. It is easily available in pure state. These are the properties of mercury. So its expansion is uniform. It expands in equal amounts of heat for equal lengths, and it is opaque and shining. It does not stick to the sides of the glass tube, and it is a good conductor of heat, and it is easily available in pure state. These are the properties of mercury. Next, I want to discuss about properties of alcohol. What is the properties of alcohol? Of alcohol. Record very low temperatures. It can easily record very low temperatures. It can record very low temperatures. This is the first property. Next, its expansion per degree Celsius rise in temperature is very large. Its expansion per degree Celsius. Its expansion per degree Celsius rise in temperature. Rise in temperature is very large. Next, third one, it can be colored brightly. It can be colored brightly. That's why it is easily visible. And hence it is easily visible. These are the properties of alcohol. It is easily visible. So it can record very low temperature. This is the property of alcohol, and its expansion per degree Celsius rise in temperature is very large, and it can be colored brightly. Hence it can be easily visible. So these are the properties of alcohol, and before that properties of mercury, very important. Next, I want to go to another topic, how to use a thermometer. If you take the thermometer and just you know the bulb at the end of the thermometer. Just if you want to find any object, that any temperature of an object, just you have to place near to the object, the bulb. Then you have to place the bulb near to the object. Okay, then the temperature in that thermometer, the mercury will expand, and it stops at one end. That is the temperature of that object. For example, if you want to find the temperature of your palm, just you keep thermometer, at the end bulb will be there. So you have to place like this, near close to that thermometer. This palm you have to place very close to the thermometer, and wait 2 minutes. After 2 minutes, the mercury level will stops at one scale. In that scale, it stops at one end. Where that reading will stop, that is the temperature of your palm. Okay, so you have to use the thermometer like that. Okay, if you take some water in a beaker, you take some ice in a beaker and place the thermometer in that ice. Okay, then just you note down the reading of the thermometer. Okay, wait for some time. After some time, what will happen? The ice will melt. Okay, after melting the ice, again you observe the reading using the thermometer. Then also the temperature is same. Before how many degrees centigrade will be there, that same like that also. After melting ice also same temperature you the temperature will stop. If you observe the reading, where the temperature will stop in the boiling water, 100 degrees centigrade, the temperature will stop. So, what is the boiling point of water? This is the boiling point of water. Yet 100 degree boiling point of water is 100 degrees centigrade. So what is the meaning of these 2 points? At 0 degrees centigrade, this is the melting point of water. So at 100 degrees centigrade, this is the boiling point of water. So melting point of water is 0 degrees centigrade and boiling point of water is 100 degrees centigrade. If you want to create a scale between 0 to 100, we have to divide this scale into 100 equal parts. 100 equal parts. So we have to divide between 0 to 100 equal parts. So again this 100 equal parts is divided into 10 equal parts. Each of the 100 equal parts again we represent it as 1 degree centigrade. Again this is again if you divide into 10 equal parts, this is 0.1 degree centigrade. So each small division between 0 to 100 is each one 0.1 degree centigrade. Okay, this is we have to create the scale in thermometer. So between melting point and boiling point of water, we have to divide the scale into 100 equal parts, and in between these 100 equal parts, each one division is called 1 degree is equal to 1 degree centigrade. So in between here, between 0 to 1, again we divide this one into 10 equal parts. So each one is the 0.1 degree. Each small division represents 0.1 degree centigrade. So like this we have to create a scale. Here again 10 divisions. This is again 2. So in between 0 and 1, 10 equal divisions. So each small division is 0.1 degree centigrade. Just like that we have to create a scale in thermometer between 0 to 100. And what I discussed in this class about thermometer, why we are using thermometers and how to use the thermometers, and why we are using mercury in the thermometers, properties of mercury and properties of alcohol. Before that, on which principle the thermometer is working? Expansion of liquid due to heat. Also, the one activity also I explained. That activity is very important. Okay children. Now, what is the melting point of water? What is the boiling point of water? How to create a scale in the thermometer? Everything I discussed in this class. I want to give one assignment now. Everybody note down and complete the assignment. Two questions are done. Assignment. Why do we use the mercury Okay. Thank you.